Okay, I am in desperate need of a project pan reset. I have given PR to friends, I have gotten new PR, I have no idea what's in here, and it's definitely not the same thing as what's on my original project pan list. So let's do a reset. If you're new here, Project Pan is the trend that has completely taken over the internet. Project Pan is basically using up what you have before buying more. Pan meaning that you're hitting the bottom of an item. You can do Project Pan on anything from personal care products to cleaning products to Project Pantry. So anything that you feel like you are over consuming in and need a little bit of motivation to use stuff up, Project Pan is for you. This is the list that I started with at the beginning of the challenge. I've been doing this since November. I stopped buying everything in November, but I really just organized it with Project Pan at the beginning of January. When I did my original inventory, I realized I had enough conditioner for probably the next 5 years and enough skincare for probably the next 10. Nobody should have that much. I am grateful in the fact that I did not buy a lot of this. A lot of this is PR, but I still want to use what I have and not promote overconsumption because I talk all about conscious consumerism, but yet here I am with a closet that does not say conscious consumerism. I really just don't have the storage space. This is all of our like medicine and personal care products area. I really would love it if it was not 3 shelves and I had room to not have to double stack things. That would be nice. But this is a small home. We have tiny closets, so I want to stop filling them to the brim. I'm Maria. I share all about conscious consumption, sustainability, and some from scratch cooking. If any of that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to see more videos on Project Pan, I know it's been a hot topic lately. I'd love to do more videos. Make sure to like this video because I use likes to determine what I should keep making content on. And it also helps the YouTube algorithm gods. Anyone can start Project Pan on anything. It's really easy to start. First, you want to inventory what you have, declutter anything you know you're not going to use, whether that's giving new products to a shelter or sharing with your family and friends. And then you want to set up your storage area almost like a store. So when you're out of moisturizer, you've got all your moisturizers lined up behind them and you just grab the oldest one and start using that one. However you want to do it, however it makes sense in your brain. For me, I need it to be set up like a store. And then that's it. You don't buy things unless you're completely out of them. Like if you have 3 shampoo bars, don't buy a new one until you're on your last bar. This is to help with overconsumption. It kind of shows you that you don't need to be spending $200 a month on personal care products like skincare or makeup, and it helps you use everything up before it expires. These are all of the empties that I've accumulated since November. I did do an empties video recently, but I'm planning to do one again in November just to kind of give everybody a review of the products that I use and love, what I would buy again, what I wouldn't. All right, today's goal is to empty out this cabinet, empty out the cabinet in the bathroom, log everything, organize it, and put it back. And I'm going to make a brand new Project Pan list. I'm also going to categorize my husband's things too, because why not? My husband's products are easy. He has 1 bottle of shampoo and 3 bottles of body wash. God, I wish. Written on the list and how I'm going to organize it in here is I'm going to put the oldest products to use first. If you're doing Project Pan right now, how are you doing? We are almost 3/4 of the way through the year. So if you started on January 1st, I want to know how you're doing. Have you stuck to your no buying goals? What kind of has surprised you? And if you have any general advice for anyone who wants to start Project Pan, be sure to drop that too. Enough putting this off. Let's go. That's a shame. Okay, shockingly, it did not break. Nice. I used bins last time. I feel like that would be a lot easier. Whew. All the stuff toward the back is just so nicely organized. Everything to the front, so nicely not organized. My house of cards. Okay, I'm gonna try to put some sort of organization to this. Going through this process, I also realized that I really need to stop saying yes to PR unless I'm working with a brand directly, because it just leads to so much stuff that I don't know if I'll use it before it expires, and I can give it away, but I just keep accumulating more and more. And believe it or not, being a sustainability creator, I already say no to about 90% of PR that comes through my inbox anyways. I just need to be a bit better and get it to more like 95%. So that is definitely going to be my upcoming goal. Okay,
Everything's at least organized in a category. So I'm gonna go through each one and see where we started and where we're at now. Keep in mind, I have given bags of this stuff to friends, so I didn't use all of this myself. Okay, so cleansers. I still have both the Crave Beauty cleansers. I have one face cleanser bar, one is in the shower, and I've added 3 different cleaners from Activist Skincare, and then those are refills. Okay, toners. This is the Zara & Co refill. I'm almost done, and then I have this Cocoa Kind one, and I've added one more from Activist Skincare, plus a refill of it. So I had done really good. These 2 were the last 2 serums that were on my list. These are all that have been added from PR from Mad Hippie, Activist, and Olivia Care. So yeah, not great in the serum department. I have a ton. I won't ever need to buy serum again. And I have also given some serum to some friends too. So moisturizers, I started with 5 on my list, and I got down to just this, which I refilled at my refill store, which is Rebrand Moisturizer. I've added 2 new ones, one from Mad Hippie and one from Silk Life. Okay, lotions, I had so many on this list. We've definitely gone through a lot of them. I just have a little bit left of Dr. Bronner's, this petroleum-free jelly. I do have a brand new Zara & Co lotion bar, and then Silk Life body lotion. I do also have my eczema cream, which I use sparingly, and a lotion bar still. Okay, deodorant. I got through several of them on my list. This is all PR. Hey Humans gave me like 10 different things of deodorant. I've used 2 of them so far. I've given away the rest of them, which is great. I have 2 deodorant cases, one for my bedroom, one for the bathroom. So these each have a refill in them, and then I have 5 refills on standby. Shampoo, okay, so I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I started with 7 things of shampoo on my list. I only have left the Brixie shampoo, the As I Am co-wash bar, and then I also have Dip that's in my bathroom. Conditioner, I did really good. I had all of these that were on here. I only have my Super Zero that's in the shower, a Super Zero right there, a Brixie, a Dip, and then Everest. I gave a lot of bars of conditioner away. Okay, soap bars. These are all of them that were on my list. I now have 5 new bars from Olivia Care. Let's see, this one was on the list, the French Lavender, so that's the only one left on the original list. And then 3 containers of body wash. I also now have shower loofahs and shaving things to add to this. These are the hair products that I have, just a lash and brow oil, organic castor oil, rosemary, and then a repair serum for my hair. Okay, and sunscreen, which wasn't even on my original Project Pan list, because all we had was this pink bottle and this little pink bottle. So I've got all of this other stuff here. Silk Life, Babo Botanicals, which I really love, and then Raw Elements. So my sunscreen has really grown. And lip balm, I had a lot on here. I'm down to these guys and one more Atique lip balm and one of these upstairs. I started with 4 Sky Organics, and I know that I gave a lot of those to friends. I gave an Atique away, so the only one I've added since then, this Burt's Bees is actually my husband's, and then so the only one I've added is one wild one. Okay, for all of our tooth care, I've got 4 of the Surrey toothbrush heads, 1 Bite refill, some Bite left in here. I also have a tube of David's and then my husband's toothpaste. I also have 2 bamboo toothbrushes that I'm not going to use. I don't know what we're going to do with those. And then a David's refill of mouthwash, which is super cool. I really thought when I was writing the idea for this video that I was gonna be like, wow, I've gone through so much and I have so few products left. No, that was not the case. Looking through this now and comparing to my previous inventory, I actually don't think I've purchased any of this stuff except for the few skincare products that I did through my refill store and my Bite toothpaste, which is on a subscription. So really anything that's added has been PR, and I have gotten rid of a lot of the PR that I did get. So I'm happy with this, but I'm less happy because I think my list is going to be equally as long as it was. Okay, now that's insane because this all was PR, except for my husband's toothpaste. That's insane to me. This is all the stuff that I've purchased in the last year. Time to write out my new project pan list.
Some of the stuff, it was hard to remember when I actually got it, so I did my best to just kind of compare the expiration date on the product versus when I think I got it, and I wrote them in the order of which I think I should use them. I did also discover a couple expired products, so just be sure that you're checking the expiration dates as you're going through.
Okay. That's everything. This is still an absolutely insane amount of products for one person to have.
And like I shared earlier, I really like to organize all the products on the shelf almost like a store, so then when I'm out of something, I can go and grab the next one. Unfortunately, these shelves are not wide, so I end up having to stack products instead of keeping them in front or behind each other.
Okay, there is still a lot packed in here on this little shelf, but it looks okay. For the first time, I can also fit my husband's stuff in the shelf too. So all of our sunscreen is in our bathroom cabinet, and then my active products like active skincare is in our medicine cabinet. So not too shabby. Definitely was due for a little bit of a reorganization. Now I have to use all of the products.
Okay, here it is, my project pan list. This is the name of every single product that I have to use up still. This is my old project pan, and I had gotten rid of so much that it just didn't make sense to highlight everything off. So this is getting my new tab.
I hope you enjoyed this project pan reset. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop any questions or thoughts down about project pan in the comments below. If you're doing project pan, let me know how you're doing, how you found the process, anything that you've learned, and how your overall consumption has been since you started. I need to go do my morning skincare. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.